Mortgage rate predictions. What's on the horizon for 2024? Hey, what's going on, everybody? Jeff Trevarthen here, Jeff the Mortgage Pro. Today we're talking about mortgage interest rates. I think this is a topic that people are always looking at, and hopefully you get a chance to watch my video here. If you guys do like my videos, please do me a favor. Go and hit that like button down below, and if you think that this is something that you want to continue to see, make sure you hit the subscribe and the little bell next to it. That way you'll get notified whenever my videos come out. So thanks for watching again. It really means a lot to me that people actually listen to me sometimes. So here's a video for you guys again about mortgage interest rates. Let's go through the chart that I have. I'll try to see if I can figure out how to put this chart up there, but if not, I'm going to go through all the data. So right now, the forecast for 2024, there's several different organizations that have forecasted interest rates. So Fannie Mae has the forecast being at 7.3% in 2024. Goldman Sachs has 7.1% in 2024. Mortgage Bankers Association has 6.1% in 2024. National Association of Home Builders is 7.04%. National Association of Realtors is 6.3%, and Realtor.com 6.8%, and Wells Fargo 6.59%. Now, a couple of these denote what they think the year-end rate is going to be. So the year-end rate for Goldman Sachs, the Mortgage Bankers Association, and Realtor.com is what they think that those interest rates are going to be at the end of the year. The other ones are just averages of what the interest rate is over the course of the year. So that's kind of the prediction. I think they're going to go lower than that, guys. I really do. It's just a gut feeling that I have. I don't have any data to prove that. My feeling is that 2024 is an election year. I don't think that a sitting president wants to have high interest rates. I think they want to try to stimulate the economy the best that they can in that year. And I think that interest rates go lower. That's just my feeling of what's going to happen. Could I be wrong? Absolutely. Could all these other people that, probably way smarter than me and have PhDs working on it, could they be right? Yeah, they could. So just so you know, I'm not making any predictions or guesses here. I'm just trying to give you guys the data and what I feel like on these mortgage rate predictions, okay? In 2025, here's what these people see. So Fannie Mae sees interest rates at 6.9%. So that's a 0.4% decrease in 2025. And Goldman Sachs sees 6.6. That's a 0.4% interest rate decrease in 2025. Mortgage Bankers Association 5.5%, National Association of Home Builders 5.81%, and Wells Fargo 5.81%. The other ones haven't made any predictions for 2025, but kind of what you're seeing here in this trend of this particular chart in interest rates is that the experts see that interest rates are going to be trending down over the next couple of years. Now, what does that do for the housing supply? I don't know. Maybe like tons of people will get off the fence and start listing their homes for sale, and then maybe it turns into the greatest buyers and sellers market you've seen ever in your lifetime in 2024 and 2025. That'd be really cool for everybody involved in that, because we'd love to see more people get into homes. It's been really tough over the last couple of years with the lack of inventory, obviously. Okay. So here's a couple notes that I came up with too, also, that many economists don't see the Fed meeting their 2% inflation target as measured by the PCE, which is called the personal consumption expenditure. So the scary thing is, if the Fed decides to decrease their federal funds rate in 2024, that can have an effect on inflation. And inflation is the enemy of mortgage rates. As inflation skyrocketed, what happens to mortgage rates? Mortgage rates skyrocket as well. So as inflation comes down, hopefully we're seeing interest rates are coming down. And if the Federal Reserve is going to start stimulating the economy again, that could push inflation back up, which could also push mortgage interest rates back up. So we don't know exactly what's going to happen. I mean, is this time different than times in the past? I don't know. It's just one of those things that's really hard to predict. But, keep an eye on that inflation. If it starts to go back up, that could be bad for mortgages. And then the bond market is saying completely otherwise of what the Fed is saying. The Fed is saying that they probably won't, or there might be a couple cuts in 2024, but the bond market is saying there's going to be at least 5 or 6 cuts in 2024. So remember, they're not directly tied to mortgages. They influence mortgages, and oftentimes they're correlated with the 10-year Treasury yield. So if you see the 10-year Treasury yield going up, oftentimes mortgage interest rates are going up. And it's not an exact correlation. I mean, it's pretty close, but for the most part, just keep an eye on that. not the same number. So don't take a 5% treasury 10-year treasury yield as a 5% mortgage rate. That's not the case, but they are correlated in the way that they move. So that's just something to keep an eye on. Okay. All right. If you guys have any questions or, comments about this, what do you think the mortgage interest rates are going to do in 2024? I mean, let me know. I'd love to hear what your thoughts are. And if you feel like that's something you want to share with me, please make sure you comment down below. I'd love to hear from you. Have a great one, guys. Thanks for listening. And let's see what happens to mortgage interest rates in 2024. Have a good one. Bye.